All right, so picture this. My life, just a week ago, was normal. 33 years breathing, 11 of them married to Emily. 11 years. Sounds like a solid brick house, right? Turns out it was built on sand. We carved out a life in Pleasantville, New York. Used to be apple orchards and old money estates. Now it's a swarm of mini mansions and yoga studios swallowing up the countryside. Graduated high school with maybe 200 kids. Now they're pushing 500 diplomas every June. Farm boy, that's my roots. Dad raised me solo after Mom just disappeared one day when I was 6. Gone. No goodbye. No note. Just vanished into thin air. So, work was my mother. The fields my playground. Dad, he finally threw in the towel on farming, leased the land, took a job at the power plant. Smartest move he ever made, looking back. He plowed those lease checks into land, bought up every distressed property he could get his hands on during the crash. Ended up a mini mogul, one beat-up farmhouse he tossed my way. Fix it up, build your life, he said. It's in a trust, all his holdings are, but it's home. Mortgage, taxes, repairs, all mine. But it's home. Emily. She was from Yonkers, working-class family, salt-to-the-earth people, always treated me like their own. They landed in Pleasantville when we were in junior high. High school sweethearts glued at the hip, married young right after I landed a union job. Always been a hustler, always will be. Tree removal, landscaping, house flipping, you name it. I've done it. 8-year-old son Noah, that's the sun in our sky. Emily, stay-at-home mom, perfect picture. Me? Route driver for a beverage distributor. Killer route, too. On the verge of buying it outright. Doubled its size, pounding the pavement, hitting every bodega, deli, gas station, supermarket for miles. Suburban sprawl is gold, wide open territory. Plan was, route buyout, second truck, Emily takes the wheel. Mega grocery store breaking ground next year, right in my territory. Own the route, it's mine. All mine. Company owns it. They chop it up, sell off pieces. Had to buy it, no negotiation. Married young, straight out of school, young and dumb in love. Rough patches, sure, who doesn't? Long hours, I know I wasn't always. Present, emotionally. Tried to be. But life throws punches. We had good times, laughed till we cried. Noah was our universe. Typical kid, sports fanatic, baseball cards and scraped knees. Basketball in winter, baseball in spring. Now flag football. Spring was a dark cloud over us, Emily and me. Late-night talks, teary promises, both sides swearing to do better. Late April to mid-June. Bedroom became a 5-star hotel. Like teenagers again, couldn't keep our hands off each other. Maybe too much, honestly. I was running on fumes, but still grinding my route, still at every single one of Noah's games. Practices? Forget it. Youth sports, dads are all in. Coaching, volunteering, head cheerleader. Just couldn't juggle another ball. Emily stepped up, became supermom, filled every gap. Baseball coach was this slick operator, Jake, ex of my old friend Olivia. Olivia, remember her? Valedictorian, Scholarship kid. Landed at Columbia. Met Jake there. Wall Street shark type. Married kid. Noah's age. 8. Marriage detonated. Nuclear fallout. Olivia moved back home years ago. Parents helped with her son, Max. Jake moved here 2 years back. Said it was for Max. But everyone knew he was still obsessed with Olivia chasing a ghost. Mid to end of June. Back in the same old rut. Another heart-to-heart in July. Another round of empty promises. Weekend getaway to Montauk. Ocean breeze and forced smiles. Still bumpy as hell. Mid-August. Bedroom door creaks open again. Flickers of passion. Briefly. Couple weeks. Tops. September hits. Ice age. Complete and utter silence. I'm begging Emily to talk. To tell me what's wrong. Nothing's wrong, she parrots, eyes blank. Nothing's wrong? Yeah, right. Tell that to the Grand Canyon forming between us. Noah starts flag football. Lives, breathes, eats it. Practices twice a week. Games Saturdays, the whole deal. I swing by practice one afternoon, see Emily and Jake. Clipboards, whistles, running drills like they're auditioning for the NFL. Couple other dads milling around looking lost. Didn't even know she was involved. Mentioned it at dinner, casual. Noah explodes. She's not helping, Dad, she's coaching! Coach Emily. Turns out, signing Noah up, Emily volunteered as assistant coach. Seemed harmless enough, but it swallowed up her time. Always on her phone, Emily, glued to the screen, constant texting. Calls too, hushed whispers in the next room. Mostly texts, especially when I walked in. They started carpooling to Jake's place after school. Extra practice, Emily said. Jake works out Max and Noah. Drills, agility, strategy, the works. Kids are transforming, like overnight. Noah's a different kid, faster, tougher, more confident. Best player on the team, hands down. First game Saturday rolled around like Judgment Day. Morning route, slammed with deliveries. Made it to the field for the second half, just in time to see Noah intercept a pass and run it back for a touchdown. Crowd went wild. Emily and Jake, side by side on the sidelines, yelling plays, chest bumps, high fives, acting like they just won the Super Bowl. Chair scrapes next to me. Olivia. We watch the game. Awkward silence hanging thick in the air. Halftime, she leans in, voice tight, barely above a whisper. You and Emily, things okay between you? Sure, I say, too loud, too fast. Look over at her. She's got this knowing look, like she's holding a bomb and I'm standing right on the trigger. What? I ask, my gut twisting into knots. She tells me Max came home from Jake's that afternoon. Raining buckets, practice canceled, video games, pizza, boy stuff all afternoon. Max went to the kitchen for a soda, saw Jake and Emily kissing. Not a friendly peck on the cheek. Kissing. Tongues, hands, the whole damn movie scene. Ran back to the game room, told Olivia everything that night. Whispered confession in the dark. My blood turned to ice water. I'm up at 4 a.m. every day, 45-minute hell drive to the warehouse in the Bronx, load my truck, hit the concrete jungle. Monday morning, 3:30 a.m., heart hammering in my chest. Emily's phone. Sleek black rectangle on her nightstand, mocking me. Password protected. Changed it, the sneaky bitch. Couple tries, cracked it. Birthdays, anniversaries, Noah's name. She's predictable as sunrise. Texts, endless stream of texts. Scroll, 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 each line a knife twist. Screenshots, dozens, hundreds, my thumb cramping. My hands are shaking so bad I can barely hold the phone. Usually I have one day a week in Westchester, sometimes swing home for lunch, grab a sandwich, see Emily, especially when things were hot. Drove home that Tuesday, middle of the week, supposed to be a surprise. House empty, echoing silence. Called Emily, voicemail. Drove past Jake's place, address burned in my brain. Her car, black SUV, parked right in his driveway, bold as brass. Finished my route on autopilot, zombie mode, every stop a blur. Emily gets home late afternoon, breezy smile, fake as a $3 bill. Says she was at Bloomingdale's picking up a birthday gift for Noah. Sorry, she missed me, just trying to surprise me. No big deal, I say, voice dead, eyes like stone. Next week, same day, texted Emily midday. Coming home for lunch. No response. Parked a block from Jake's, engine idling, heart pounding like a drum solo. My truck, a rolling billboard for my company. Impossible to miss. How she didn't see it. Pure denial. Willful blindness. She explodes out of Jake's front door, hair a mess, lipstick smeared, practically sprints to her car, jumps in, tires screeching, peels out, heading straight home. Adrenaline surging, I follow, slow and steady, predator tracking prey. Get home, she's in the kitchen, humming, slicing tomatoes, making me a sandwich. Hey, honey, lunchtime already? Surprise? Yeah, surprise, I echo. Voice a low growl, my hands clenched into fists. Forced smiles, empty chatter, the whole damn performance, Oscar-worthy lies. Saturday, another game day. Noah played like a man possessed, unstoppable. Took him home afterwards, showered him, packed a duffel bag, drove him straight to Dad's cabin up in the Adirondacks. Fishing poles, hiking boots, no cell service, no questions asked. Went back to our house, our tomb, empty, echoing, suffocating. Drove straight to Jake's, rage simmering just below the surface. Her car, black SUV still there, mocking me, parked like a dare. Called Emily, hand shaking so hard I could barely dial. Annoyed tone. What is it now? Where are you? I ask, voice tight, trying to control the tremor. Out, she snaps, dismissive. Out where, Emily? I push, the dam cracking. Silence on the other end of the line. Then muffled voices, Jake's unmistakable voice, low laughter in the background. At Olivia's, she stammers, voice trembling, a pathetic lie. Helping her with her taxes, she finishes, the absurdity hanging heavy in the air. Olivia's? Taxes? Bullshit. Pure, unadulterated bullshit. Put your clothes on. Come home, I say, voice like shattered glass, the rage finally breaking free. Don't you dare tell me what to do, she screams, the phone slamming down in my ear. the dial tone a mocking drone. 30 minutes stretched into an eternity. Then, headlights in the driveway, tires crunching on gravel. She storms through the front door, face flushed, eyes blazing, a hurricane in human form. I'm at the kitchen table, folder open, spread out like a battlefield map. She glares, sees the folder. What the hell is this? Sit down, I say, pointing to the chair, my voice low, dangerous. Refuses, pacing like a caged animal, spitting venom. Just tell me what's going on. What is this? Some kind of interrogation? Shut up and sit down, Emily, I say, louder, harder, the words ripping through the silence. She freezes, eyes wide with a flicker of fear. Sits, reluctantly. I slide the folder across the polished wood, the weight of it heavy, the contents toxic. Look, I command, my voice devoid of emotion. I start pulling out screenshots one by one, texts, photos, the digital breadcrumbs of her betrayal. Dozens, hundreds, a digital avalanche of deceit. Her face, once vibrant, drains of all color, leaving her ashen, ghostly. What? What is this? She whispers, voice barely audible. The bravado gone, replaced by a chilling dread. Your phone, I say, each word a hammer blow. I looked at your phone, Emily. I saw everything. You snooped? She explodes. The victim card played, voice rising in a desperate attempt to regain control. How dare you? You invaded my privacy. You have no right. Privacy? I laugh, a hollow, broken sound, devoid of humor. You want to talk about privacy, Emily? You, sneaking around, whispering lies, betraying everything we built. You want to lecture me about privacy? I pull out the worst texts, the graphic ones, the ones that made my stomach heave, bile rising in my throat. She tries to deflect, weak excuses, pathetic denials, desperate grasps at straws. Then, the photos, nudes, explicit, undeniable, irrefutable proof, photos of her, naked, posed, smiling, sent directly to Jake, digital love letters to my son's football coach. Silence. Complete, absolute, soul-crushing silence. The air thickens, suffocating. She stares at the photos, then up at me, eyes wide with a terror that mirrored my own inner devastation. We're done, I say, voice flat, final, the words echoing in the sudden vacuum of sound. Sunday, you're gone, out of this house, out of my life. Monday, lawyer, divorce papers, the legal dismantling of 11 years, clothes, personal effects, take whatever you want. Everything else, the house, the life we built, the wreckage. We'll sort it out later, in court, with lawyers, with the cold, hard machinery of the legal system. She just crumbles, the carefully constructed facade shattering into a million pieces, sobs racking her body, a broken doll on the kitchen floor. I'm so sorry, she gasps, the words meaningless, hollow, too little, too late. I look at her, really look at her, the woman I vowed to spend my life with, now a stranger, a betrayer, a ghost, empty. hollow. "What did you think would happen, Emily?" I ask, the question hanging in the air, unanswered, unanswerable. The question that should have been asked months ago, years ago, before the lies, before the betrayal, before the point of no return. "What did you think would happen when I found out, Emily? Did you ever even consider it?" No answer. Just the sound of her broken sobs, the soundtrack to the end of everything. Been holed up at Dad's cabin since Saturday night, hiding in the woods, trying to outrun the pain, the anger, the crushing weight of betrayal. Brought Noah back Sunday evening, forced smile plastered on my face. For his sake, for my son. School Monday morning, routine, normalcy, a desperate attempt to cling to something solid in the swirling chaos. Told him, gently, carefully, the words catching in my throat, that Mom and Dad wouldn't be living together anymore, that he'd still live in his house, his room, his life wouldn't change, not really. Lied through my teeth. Everything was changing. Everything had already changed. He's a tough kid, Noah. Tougher than me, maybe. Took it in, chin up, eyes dry, just asked, "Why, Dad?" And I choked. Couldn't breathe. Couldn't answer. Not honestly. How do you explain infidelity, betrayal, the shattering of a family to an 8-year-old boy? Got back to our house, our empty shell, tonight. House stripped bare, echoing emptiness. Her clothes, her shoes, her jewelry, her perfume all vanished, as if she'd never existed, as if the past 11 years were just a cruel hallucination. Note on the kitchen counter, crisp white paper, black ink, cold and final. Said she'd drop Noah off after practice tomorrow, like some kind of delivery service. We'd agreed, weeks ago in the before times, she'd pick him up after school, stay until I got home, or I'd pick him up at her parents'. Now this, ghost town, my ghost town, internet comments. Doom scrolling in the dark, seeking some kind of solace, some kind of answer in the digital void. Had to look, just had to, morbid curiosity, self-inflicted pain. First one, some anonymous username, Big Bad Booty Daddy 10. She'll try to sex you back in, dude. Classic cheater move. Don't fall for it, bro. You didn't suddenly get hotter or richer overnight. Expose the affair, make it public, burn it all down. Next up, what we have we keep. Chillingly accurate. Remember her hostility when you confronted her. That's the real Emily. The one she hides. She'll play victim, say she'd never hurt you. Crocodile tears and fake remorse. But when cornered, she went straight on the attack. Tell everyone, friends, family, neighbors, the damn mailman. She'll rewrite the narrative, twist the truth, make you the bad guy, even to Noah. Protect yourself. Protect your son. Tell your side of the story first, before she poisons everyone's minds. BB 252 chimes in, blunt and brutal. Dude, so brutally sorry. Zero remorse, even with a mountain of evidence stacked against her. Cheaters don't think, they just lust, pure animal instinct. Consequences be damned. Blow up families, shatter lives. Who gives a damn? Tell Jake's wife too, Olivia. She deserves to know what a spineless POS he is twice over. And last one I could stomach. Nervous ad 714. Practical advice in the emotional wreckage. Get that coach fired yesterday. He wasn't trying to win Olivia back. He's just a serial predator, using kids' sports as his hunting ground. Freeze your bank accounts, credit cards, lock her out legally, financially, emotionally. Get tested ASAP, full panel, STD check, the whole 9 yards. Okay, enough. Stop the doom scrolling. Stop the self-torture. Next story, distraction time. A desperate attempt to escape the burning wreckage of my own life. My girlfriend couldn't sleep. Her ex texted her at midnight. Found out they texted for hours, all night long. Told her I was uncomfortable. Now we're in a screaming match. Just friends, she swears. I want to believe her, trust her, but still feels wrong, deeply wrong. Mentioned it, hurt, betrayed. She apologized. Fake tears, maybe. Thought we were done with it. Then went silent. Cold shoulder. Hurt. Because I dared to question her friendship with her ex. Explained midnight ex texts. Felt shady. Disrespectful. Like a slap in the face. Still not getting it. Playing the victim card. Dropped it, for now. But the silence is deafening. How to fix this? Make her feel better? Don't want to blow up the relationship, but this feels like a ticking time bomb. Mean Gene Machine cuts through the bullshit, laser sharp. You voiced your feelings, your perfectly valid discomfort. She deflected, twisted it, made it all about her hurt feelings. Classic manipulation tactic. Do nothing. You've laid your cards on the table. Her actions, not her words, will tell you everything you need to know. Trust actions, not empty promises, not fake tears, not gaslighting. Mangina Sniper nails the hypocrisy, brutal honesty. How would any woman react if her man's ex was texting him for hours at midnight, hiding it, lying about it? Think about that one, buddy. Nahlas hits the nail on the head. Cold, hard truth. She knows, deep down, she crossed a line, violated your trust, but refuses to admit it, refuses to take responsibility. Just friends is a smokescreen, a pathetic attempt to gaslight you. She's not taking ownership, not willing to acknowledge her wrongdoing. Major red flag, dude. Run. Bray 117 is blunt, no nonsense. Straight to the point. Midnight, hours-long ex-convo while you're sleeping in the next room. Yeah. No. Hard pass. Trust your gut, man. Your gut is screaming at you for a reason. And finally, Thunderwood sex books. The voice of experience, the grim reaper of relationships. Been there, lived that nightmare. She was cheating, guaranteed. Saw the same red flags, the late-night texting, the hidden phone, the defensiveness. Should have seen it coming. Should have listened to my gut. Should have walked away sooner. Hurt you don't trust me is the cheater's playbook. Page 1, paragraph 1. Stall tactic. Buys time. Diverts attention. Drags out the inevitable, painful, soul-crushing breakup. And that's your daily dose of heartbreak, betrayal, and broken promises, folks. A symphony of sorrow, played out in kitchens and bedrooms and text messages, across suburban lawns and online forums. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, share the misery. Misery loves company, right? Don't miss the next episode of Human Trainwrecks, coming soon to a screen near you. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay suspicious, stay paranoid. Trust no one. And for God's sake, watch your six, because in this world nobody else will.